Coaching is a sound like no other. When they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, we just
And we're good.
and that means it's time for football at Century Link Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks.
Stand by me. How the heck I'm in a white jersey?
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. Let's go, boys. Let's go. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take it. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. How about a deep ball on the first play from scrimmage, putting that secondary on notice.
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do. I'm not sure we think deep ball.
Oh, come on now. Come on now, really?
Us back on our heels.
So that flag will cost him 15.
It doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And this bathroom never got clean. No, it was your week. Because I got it on the calendar. Yes, sir. You ain't have it last week. You had it last week. You didn't clean it last week.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now a handoff here to his
Oh, shoot, I should have knew that's what was happening.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Oh,
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Going to give this time to the tailback. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Mm. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Second and 2. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll set up a throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be second down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You want to get in cover 3 this time?
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Getting cover 4 this time.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because that incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Looking to throw.
Got me.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Got me.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Man, come on, come on, come on.
And he did.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
He has elite instincts.
Come on, come on, come
He's able
on.
to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Hey, check, Mike 50, Mike 50. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Mike 50, Mike 50. Rip right. Hey, Zoo. 50, Mike 50. Coming this way. Here we go.
2nd and 14.
Oh, catch the ball, dude. Man, come on, Metcalf. Catch the ball.
Leighton Vander Esch.
Man, we had it.
Stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
All you got to do is catch it.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off. And it proved fruitful to get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception. That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It'll be a gain of 5, but still
come on, run, dive, and run straight to the outside. Let's go. Wildcat, Wildcat, Wildcat.
Rudolph Porter.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Well, this is
going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Ready. Quick the mark. You run. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Rock it. Hit it.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back.
Hey, high 7. 53. Hey, lock it. I'm going to come back to you. Go on. Watch out.
They'll look to throw here.
Got it.
It's complete.
Yep, that's a bad.
This one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll run it now out of the gun.
75. What are you doing, dude?
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a
You just
yard
gonna
there.
let
Now
him.
2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo. Number 53. Protein spill. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
2nd and 11.
Gunny.
And he's got
Going
his
way
man
back
in
there
the
for him.
backfield. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
6'6", pull it high. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Big air. Check. Crunch. Now.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will score.
Touchdown.
Seattle. A great play there. His fourth touchdown.
Yeah, that 3-4. That don't stop
As
nothing.
they are now on the board here in the first half. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken as 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Come on with your running the ball. Come on with your dive. Run to the outside. I'm ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs.
Come here, boy. Sending it.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to
Better block everybody.
No, I mean, that's
better block him.
You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that time to start, it comes through clean.
There you go. Yeah,
Oftentimes,
boy.
advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there,
We sending it.
day.
You better block 7.
On the ready. 61. Matchbox right. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
No!
And
Man, get back there.
And he's got
Good
the first
pass,
down
good
yardage
pass.
before being taken
Good
down
pass.
midfield.
God
Give him
darn it.
30 yards there. And he has
And
now
I'm doing
hit
my
number
safety
500.
over.
Charles, that is his
Dang,
500th
good
NFL
pass.
career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Now this one complete on the slant route. Give him 9 there on the first
Boom,
down
boom, boom,
completion.
boom, boom.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Set. 15. Lonnie. 51. Sick guy. Check. Topper. Get it.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
What you gonna do? You gonna run, dive, and run to the outside again? Let's go. You ready for it? 3 running backs. 3 running backs. 3 running backs.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will have a first down here at about
you
the
lucky.
40. Just enough to get the first down there with a
Lucky.
1-yard pickup.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete.
Good pass.
Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Come on, we know you running it. Come on with the zone, baby.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His second TD of the game at 16 on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Come on, let's go right here and then let's go right after the half so we get the ball again. He's probably trying to figure out how to kick it in the corner.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Okay. I was wrong. What we gonna do? Gonna do a little butt ball here.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Check safety, check. You draw quarters. Hey, Charlie. Check the backer.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
A little bit of butt ball, I guess.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Come on, 3-4.
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Oh, shucks. What is he doing? Is he sending it? Cover 2?
53, Mike. Fair. You got nothing. Shoot. Hey, exit.
Oh, yeah, he's doing cover 2. He's doing cover 2. He sure is.
Check 53.
Sure is.
Leo. Look at me. Go now.
He'll look to throw.
Got in, dummy.
Open man is Metcalf.
Where you going? You there? Always looking at the wheel route. Wheel route on where it's at, baby. It's that crosser.
DK Metcalf. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14
Oh, Ricky
now.
quarterback looking pretty good at some point in time.
This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
All right, let's lock down on this defense real quick. Nope, we ain't doing that. Yeah, we doing that. Nope, we doing that. There we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
Oh, shoot, good one. Dang, that was my fault. God, dog.
Given the opportunity.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on, boy.
Be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Ready? 50, play. Roll out. 5.
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Give me that, boy. That's me. That's me. Don't be trying me like that. You know?
Past the 20-yard line.
You know, you should have doggone just kick your field goal, take your
That's
time.
going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
You almost had that sucker, boy. You almost had him. You almost had him.
20 seconds to go in the first half.
You almost had him.
Three yards on that last carry.
Cover three. Cover three.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Well, you let that linebacker run you down like that? Oh, that wasn't a linebacker. That was a damn cornerback. Oh, shut. Oh, shut.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, echo. Check 53's mine. Check 53's mine. Quit talking about it and bring it. Hit it.
They'll look to throw.
Yeah, I knew it was same defense. I knew it was coming. Shoot. Not them use it in that's good. Good D.
So we hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Let's go.
All right, let's do something different. You ain't seen yet. Let's do.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe
under pressure, and they got to him again. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
It's our time. Yep. It's our time. Hey, check my 50. Mike is a 50. Check my 50. Hey, lock it. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
2nd and long.
Don't throw the ball. I had him. Throw the ball, dude. Throw the ball.
Now that's the way to start
Jesus,
the
throw the
second
ball.
half.
You had it blocked and throw the ball. You got to throw it. Let it go.
I hope they recorded it.
Good D. Good D.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Not today. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 50. Recon, 132 fighter. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Hey, Sam off. Hey, Orbit. Kill, turn up. Ready.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. He'll rifle
Dot.
this one deep right.
Get the ball. Man, come on, man. Let's...
Incomplete.
Wow.
They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a
Drop
penalty,
the
but I
spanking
just
ball.
don't think so. I think in this situation,
Dude,
the defender is making sure he's
killing me.
hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a
Put
flag.
me on the block,
There
dog.
was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And he'll take it on this side of midfield.
Good, man. Shut
It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 30 base. Switch. 61, matchbox, right.
Come on, run the dive and run to the outside. Let's go. It don't matter which side you go to. I know that's what you're doing.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is
Oh, and he catches.
touchdown, Cowboys.
Wow.
A big play there.
Good
His
pass.
6th touchdown of the season. As his guys are able to regain the lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Golly, let's go.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Pass interference. Let me get that. Thank you.
But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
218, chop. Bang, 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 bang. Blue draw Corkers. Shoot.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Mike 7. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Mike 53. 53.
General West.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh.
And he will go down. A Cowboy
Come on,
sack.
you got to hold the block a little bit longer than
The amount
that.
of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
It's a little bit longer.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Get ready. Now. Hey, team 6. Team 6. On the ball. Get it.
Now back to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Mike 53.
Back to throw. He rifles one.
Wow,
It's
foul
intercepted.
trash. Really?
Picked off inside the 5.
Really, buddy?
And he
Really?
returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Good run, buddy.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes.
Good run.
Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 81 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
The robot move. The robot move.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame.
Oh,
it's
my
almost
team
as if he's been
sucks.
playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ocean is terrible.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll find Metcalf. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, watch the slap, watch the slap.
They're going to look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
Check 24.
Hey, Haywood.
53's mine. Check 53's mine. Hey, let's get that ball here.
Go.
Mike, 53. 53.
Hey, Delta.
You're trash.
Shoot.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Push him back. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Now this time he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown.
With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys are back within a single score.
Play some defense now.
Point after right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
You know you want to run the ball because you want to shoot the clock.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
You want to run the ball because you want to clock. So I guess I'm going to be just sending it, and sending it some more.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
My cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Probably got the first, round 35.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it didn't.
He did get it. He did get it. Punt that tater.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Punt that tater.
Big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it.
That's what I'm talking about. Give him my rock. Dummy. You should have punted
They
it.
stop him. No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense. And the Seahawks, they'll get
Win the darn game.
In outstanding field position. Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
70 Indies. Good.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Mike's 50. So we got man.
Hey, Alpha. X3. 218. Chopper. Snap.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flushed out right.
Good D.
And seeing
Okay.
no options,
Switched
he
it
just
up on
tosses
me.
this one away incomplete.
Went to that cover 3.
Now
You knew I was
they'll bring up
passing it.
2nd
Oh, you
down.
in my stream,
Yeah,
probably.
that one sailed on him. You've
You
got
know,
to make sure you
passing.
give your receiver
Change
a chance to
it.
come
You
down
change it.
inbounds
Just change it.
because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches,
Enjoy
but they
it.
make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Check 99.
And again this time to the tailback. And he's got 4 down
84,
inside
what
the
are you
20
doing?
to the 18.
I mean, literally,
On
what
any
are
running
you
play
doing,
that's
my
called,
dude?
they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Undercrush.
53's the mic. 53.
Go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Dot. Touchdown. Bam. See that boy?
Touchdown, Seattle.
Should have doggone punted the rock.
Metcalf with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
See what we're going to do. He's going to try to run dive again and run to the outside. That's the best thing that worked for him early.
Ready, break.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
Caused all of that.
caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense.
That's caught inside the
Wow, man. Come on, y'all.
bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Yeah.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
You get it.
Now they try the right side here.
No.
And he is into
Dang,
the
that's
end
such
zone
a
for a
man.
Cowboy touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown
Right.
run. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
This one fielded at the 5. And take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Slam.
Protein spill.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53.
Deep grip.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the
No
backfield.
blocking, no blocking,
Down he
no
goes,
blocking,
folded
no
like a lawn
blocking.
chair. That'll go as a loss of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Yep. Go to the favorite play in the playbook.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Favorite play in the playbook.
Let him know.
Hey,
Favorite play in the playbook.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
You just stay in cover 3. That's all you do.
That one good for 14 and a
One little
Seahawk
play. That's
first.
an ugly play.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw.
Oh, good D, good D,
A crusher
good D.
there as it's intercepted.
Good D.
Picked off at the
Good D.
21.
I tell you,
Way to get
Brandon,
back there.
it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Orbit. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, I missed him. Trying to get the pick.
Across the 45.
Good play.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, it may
This is
seem
just
a
an
little
tackle.
unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Man, you got to tackle that tight end? Really? Wow, you got tackle at tight end. Wow, okay. O-line at tight end. Wow. 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 Wow.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Wow.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Tighten up, tighten up. Pull together. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Checking outreach. Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
And make him
Calling
fumble.
no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Double this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Good game, my dude.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that'll back him up 5. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken around the 12.
Let's go. Let's go.